Good morning. Welcome to the Backyard Professor Responds videos. Okay, so I have finally tracked down, I'm telling you, I've tracked down the Jake Barber, Ross Coulthart video of the UFO that they summoned in the sky. Now, I find this on the podcast Vetted. I'm going to play a clip of this. And I hope I don't get a copyright hit. Otherwise, I'm going to have to take it out of my video. I will leave a link of Vetted's podcast in my description, just below this video, right there in the description, so that you can go look at this yourselves. You guys have probably already seen this. It was apparently edited out because of a copyright strike from someone else. I don't know how Vetted got away with this, but I'm glad he did. I'm going to try to take it off of Vetted's website. And I have, rather than a rant, let me do this in form of a request. Now, I have an honest inquiry for all of you, my audience. Please, if you're scientists, if you're mathematicians, etc., please leave comments below if you think my request is over the top, is too much. I mean, I'll be happy to correct myself sincerely. But my principle here that I'm going to try to express to you guys is what I mean by critical thinking. And I'm not talking down to you either. I swear to goodness, I'm not. I'm going to make a request of what I would have liked to have seen. And if I am way over the top, if I am out of bounds, please, let's analyze this in the comments. Because, and the only reason I'm taking this direction, sincerely, is because this is an extraordinary claim. Okay, so let's take a look at this video clip, and then I will share my request. And that's it. So here's my thoughts. And here's my request. And this comes across as criticism. I want to know if I'm justified in this criticism. Number one, Ross Coulthart, you're sitting there looking at one of the most astonishing claims you have ever seen in your life. And Jake Barber has the goods on this video clip. So he makes a claim, I maybe not here, but he has made the claim in his interview that this thing was videoed when it came in. And based upon the movement of the egg, this UFO craft, and other egg-shaped UFO crafts have been seen. I am not doubting this claim at all. I am not doubting this video at all. You claimed that you calculated from 3 to 11,000 miles an hour. Now, there is nothing available in our world that can do that. Absolutely nothing. So here's my request. You're there live with the man, with the story, with the equipment, with the calculations of arriving at that 3 to 11,000 mile an hour speed, coupling it with the video. Why on earth are you not showing that data? What I see here is a 5-second quickie clip with absolutely no curiosity whatsoever. You just simply accept it. That's not good enough, man. Look, when I was in mathematics at the university, I had to show my work. or I did not get the problem correct. Even if I showed my work and arrived at the wrong answer, I received partial credit because I showed the step-by-step based on the information I had. How do I manipulate this information in an equation to arrive at the correct answer? Do I divide? Do I multiply? Am I going to keep this in decimals? Are all terms the same, etc.? Those of you who have studied math know that I am not BSing here. Why didn't we see that data? You make a claim of truly staggering, breathtaking proportions here. 3 to 11,000 miles an hour. Remarkable. That would have blown me away. I get goosebumps just imagining seeing something do that. But you've got the calculations because you've got the video. Why didn't we get a 30-minute video of your video evidence along with the step-by-step analysis of your mathematics? Hey, forget John Q. Public who doesn't grasp the math. You show your work anyway. You show the video. I'm talking as long as it takes. If it's 2 hours, then by God, put it on there with your step-by-step calculations. I want to see your data. Does nobody else want to understand how they arrived at that astonishing, breathtaking claim? Really? Are we so lacking curiosity that we're not going to hold this into account? Now, we need to contact, and I will do my part here too. We need to contact News Nation, Ross Coulthart, and Jake Barber, Skywatch, and insist on showing us the data. It's a private corporation, you guys. He did not do this particular one under military auspices. This is his personal business. There is no squelching of the information. There is no, well, I'm going to reveal a military top secret piece of information that's going to threaten national security. You don't have any of that problem here with your own private video. Then show the full data. That's my request. Now, my pledge, again, and I'm starting to sound like a broken record. I get it. You're losing faith in me being able to do this too. I myself am. My equipment has not yet shown up. Sorry, if I don't have the right equipment, I can't go sky watching, but I will when I get it. But if I receive something on my video like this egg-shaped thing, Scout's honor. I don't care what kind of a loyalty, I'll give you my Masonic master's word so that I absolutely will remain true to this. Yes, I am a 32nd degree Mason. I give you that pledge right here, right now. If this ever happens to me, I will go find a physicist or a mathematician or whatever, hopefully someone who will be willing to stick their neck on the line and calculate with me. I will get the data and I will video us, not from a third person with the back of the computer and then walk around and give you a 5-minute hard, weird angle shot of it that's fuzzy like we just saw. I will put that camera onto the computer screen. You will see the full video. I will put it in a loop so that you see it 200 times while me and the physicist or the mathematician are talking and expressing how we arrive at our data. And I will put step-by-step mathematics on there for those of you who care to explore it from that angle. And yes, all of us can do that through Chat GPT. Were you aware of that? You can request a hard mathematical equation, step by step. You can do all of your word problems, your stories. Sally threw a ball up in the air at 12 feet per second at an angle of 43 degrees. Show me the step-by-step mathematics to show exactly what distance that ball will land from her in inches, and ChatGPT will take you step by step through the parabola and everything. I am not kidding. So yes, all of us can be involved in acquiring the data and understanding it. That is my request. I honestly, sincerely do not believe I'm asking for too much. Not from a private corporation. This video is just not good enough. The lack of analysis and data is unacceptable. You made a claim. I request you prove it. And let all the rest of us in on how you acquired that knowledge. If you do, and it checks out, you will get worldwide claims of authenticity. I will be in on that. If you don't, I'm going to stop watching you because you still don't have the necessary credibility. I get it. And Ross Coulthart has a brand new witness that he just videoed the other day, a colonel, and he's an abductee, etc. I don't disbelieve his story. He was a long, rambling sort of a gentleman. He was trying to put in too much detail into his story. But what Ross Coulthart appears to me to be doing is trying to get the highest ranking military as an authenticating factor for Jake Barber, because Jake Barber is kicking off his new business, Skywatch, and he needs the funds, and I support that. I am not against a man making money or needing money to carry on the research he needs to get to the bottom of the UAP, but you need to give us the data, the analysis. You need to show us why and how you arrive at your conclusions of your knowledge. Otherwise, you don't get credit. For all I know, you're just making up a song and dance story. 3,000 to 11,000 miles an hour. Show me. And with the full evidence now, I'm not kidding. Give us the video and give us your step-by-step. If you have to get a second camera, I will buy you a second camera, Jake Barber. If that's what's stopping you from pointing the camera onto the desk and showing you right out step-by-step of the mathematics, I will purchase that camera for you if that's what you're lacking. Now, you make 10 times more money than I do. I am a po' boy, but I will do that if that will help you get your data out. This is my attempt at shaming the man into doing this, because this should have been automatic. We as a public need to begin to up our game for the more complete context, including the mathematics, including the physics. No more ignorance. I don't care if you can't comprehend it. Insist on it, and then go to ChatGPT and present his claim and let ChatGPT show you the step-by-step. It will do that. That's my request. And I hope I'm not overbearing in this, but for Pete's sake, give us the data, visual, mathematical, physics, chemistry, whatever data you can show. Describe in detail how you think the light is dimming, what is going on with the photons, etc. You cannot overdo the data, but you have been underdoing the data, and we insist on giving us more. Now, of course, I'm going to go out and try to grab my own. And again, there's no guarantee I'm going to get anything. Several of you have said, yeah, good luck. It's harder than you think. Well, I believe you. True story. There is a lot more than I think. But when I get it, I'm not going to show it to you from a really wild, weird angle on the computer for a 5-second clip and then say, ta-da, there you go. There's your UFO. Ain't no how, no way I'm doing it chintzy. We are going to get full disclosure on what I'm seeing when I see an anomaly. Now, I'm going to also, my intention is to demonstrate video attempts. And if we see just satellites or whatever, I can see it now. I'm going to show you and identify what I think it is. And 90% of the audience, I hope I'm exaggerating, is going to start complaining. Well, you said you were going to go get UAPs. Show us something new. Those are just spots of light, etc. I get all of that, and that's tough luck, because 90% of the comments on all of the videos out there showing UAPs are imagining they are seeing UAPs when they are not. So apparently, we still don't have enough knowledge to distinguish between a commonality and a UAP. And I'm going to also share that information with you. And if it bores the hell out of you, then don't watch it. When I get a good anomaly, a UAP, whatever, a craft, a metal craft in the day or whatever, then I will put that in the title in the video. But if I don't get anything on a 5-hour night, I will say so. And no, I'm not going to bore you with a 5-hour video showing you nothing. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to simply get on and say, well, I spent 5 hours and I didn't see anything. That's my pledge to you. Look, get real. And I mean with the full video. And for Pete's sake, come on. Do a straight on shot so that we can savor it for many, many, many minutes. Not these dumbass, weird angled clips of an out of focus video for 5 seconds. Come on. Jake Barber, you know better. That is not Ross Coulthart. For the love of all that is holy at News Nation, you know that is not acceptable. Don't buffalo us, man. You're a good man. You're a good newsman. Then let's pick up the game and give it to us properly. You know that's not as good as it could have been. Why are you not giving us your best evidence? That can't possibly be too much to ask, can it? All right, that's my request. Thanks for watching my BYP videos. This subject is so fascinating to me, but only if it's real. And I swear to goodness, I mean it. I'm going to keep it real. That's how this works. That means we all begin insisting on, show us your work out of how you acquired your data to make your claim. We're not doubting the claim. We insist on seeing how you got there. That's the next thing UAP researchers must do, both video, physics, or mathematics, or chemistry, or what have you. That's the next step to upping our game. And we as a public need to insist on that. And I will be one of them. So thank you. Appreciate all your support and encouragement. We're having fun. That's my response to this. It is, I have no doubt about it, but this is not still good enough. Not good enough. I don't accept it. I need more. I deserve more. And I know that they are capable of giving us more. So therefore, now's the time. Get with it. You're way behind. No more bullshit. Show us your work. And thank you for all that you're doing, Ross Coulthart and Jake Barber. Sincerely. I'm willing to give you the time to get this thing going. You said 12 months. You got it. No worries. But damn it, you show me your work as you progress with the full good video, the math, the physics. You had better be doing that. Okay, thanks, you guys. Appreciate it. See you soon.